All right, so this is Dave, and I built a small tool if you have any small cricket tournaments, esports tournaments that require player auctions. You can use this. Just reach out to me if you want to use it. We can customize it based on your tournament, the teams, the players, everything is customizable. It's very easy to use. It uses Google Sheets. So, yes, an internet connection is required during your uh, auction. Let me just show you how the look and feel of this is. So this is the shape in which the auction will happen. We'll come to this. This is a list of all your players. So if you're taking registrations using a Google form, everything will populate. I think even if you ask a player to upload a picture, so it will come as a Google Drive link. So that will populate. Something like the base price needs to be set after the form is filled. A player number has to be assigned to every player. These things you can capture in the Google form. This is where their final bidding price will populate and the team that they're selected will populate in. So we just let it be none for now. Once players are sold, they will start showing up under their respective teams. I've set a starting purse of 75 lakh, for example. We can obviously change this number. Any players that goes unsold will start showing up here. So in case at the end of your auction, you want to evaluate or consider any unsold players, you can see the list here. This is just for reference. It doesn't play a role even if we remove it from the sheet, but these are the bidding rules that I've set in place. So if somebody's base price is 50,000, uh, up to 2 lakh rupees, when somebody's in that range, every bid will be of 10,000, 2 lakh to 5,000, 20,000, 5 to 10 will be 25,000, and any player that has reached 10 lakh and above, every bid will be 50,000. For the sake of this demonstration, obviously all of this is customizable based on the rules we want to set. Right. So how do we do this? So like I showed you, all the players have numbers assigned. For now, I have only 14 players here. For the sake of this demo, I think it's sufficient. You can have how many other players. That doesn't matter. If your tournament has 600 players registering, that's fine. We can deal with 600 players. Um, I've created only 4 teams. If you want to create more teams, sure. Can we use your team's logos? Yes. So on the right side, you'll see a table with all the team names, the number of players they've bought, and the amount of birds that is left. So during your auction, you don't have to sit and count manually as to how much a team has used up. Everything will automatically reflect in real time, right? Um, how do we start the auction? So normally you might have like a bag of player numbers, like chits or whatever system you use to draw numbers. So once you draw a number, say for example, you draw the number 12, right? Just click on next player. It will run a short script. Enter the player number, click OK. It will show you what you've entered. Click OK to confirm. And there you go. It auto-populates the name, the photo, the skill. So any information that you've collected, you can collect more information like has this player played this tournament before the previous season or whichever season, right? Whatever entry you collect, all of that information can come in here. The base price that was manually set will come in here. You'll notice that the current bid at the beginning is slightly lower than the base price. That is by design because the team is none. Now let's just say Rabada, right? This player, CSK bids for it. We click on CSK's logo, and now you'll see the first bid is matching the base price. So all the base prices have that calculation. So the current bid at first was slightly lower, but whenever the first bid is made, it will come to the base price. And you'll see that the current team is CSK. Now let's just say it's at 1.5 lakh. Now the other teams are also entering the auction. So each time I make a click, you will see that there is an update automatically and which team is holding it last. So it's easier for everyone at the auction, the audience, the team members, the captains, or whoever the auction panel is, for them to easily see. Now you see, after 2 lakh, based on our bidding rules, it increased by 20,000 instead of 10,000. Right? So similarly, every click will increase 10,000. And once we get to 5 lakh, you'll see that it will increase by 25,000 because those are our bidding rules. Between 5 lakh to 10 lakh, it's 25,000. Right? So let's just say this is the last bid. SRH was the last team to bid. and this player is sold, we will just click on sold, right? This is done. Now you'll see on the right hand side, SRH has one player and their purse is lower than the other teams. How much are the players sold at? 4 lakh, 75 lakh minus 4 lakh, 71 lakh. So everything's working. You go to players, you'll see Kagis or Rabada is in team SRH at an auction price of 4 lakh. When you look at the teams, you will see SRH have Kagis or Rabada, right? Uh, let's, for example, now choose the next player. So when you click on next player and say this time we'll go with number 6, you see everything is just refreshed now. The base price of this player is 2 lakh. So the current bid is 18,000 because 18, sorry, 1.8 lakh. If somebody bids for it, it will become 2 lakh by default. But this is Babar Azam. Nobody wants to bid for him. He's a useless player. So we'll click on unsold. Now what unsold does is just adds him here to unsold. You'll also see that the current team is unsold. Now you're done with this player. You don't have to deal with anyone. Now you will just enter a different player number. Let's just say player number 1. Right? We have Virat Kohli. You see how images just populate. So these are all the images in the URLs. So if your players are filling in a form, adding an image, they will start showing up here, right? So now let's just say RCB opens the bid, right? We'll see that the first bid matches the base price, and everybody wants Virat Kohli, right? So just keep clicking, increasing his bid price. And these can be slightly annoying, but it won't really matter. We'll position the button somewhere else. We can very easily move things around. You'll see after 5 lakh, the denomination will go up. I actually want to take it to 10 lakh and show you how it will also go to 50,000 per bid. One thing you might want to be careful about is, look, this is a very simple script running all of this. If you click the current team is MI, if you click on MI again, it will actually count the next bid. So during the auction, you might need to be slightly careful to not do this, to not make the same team on the next bid. Right. So now after our next click, now it's for 10 lakh. Now you'll notice that the bidding rules will be followed of 50,000 per bid. Okay. So for 50,000 increase. Right. So now we are at this price, and the last bid is with RCB. So we will sell this player to RCB. Let's hold. RCB's first instantly reduce the number of players I've got is there. So you can always keep track of how many players are in a team, what is their purse left. You will not have to waste time in your auction by taking breaks just to count all of this. Right? Um, at the end, your auction is basically finished when all the players are covered once. Just make sure to not edit anything here and use only buttons. Right? I can actually lock these cells so that you don't edit them manually. So yeah, this is it. You can reach out to me if you have any questions or